Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Commons versus Baker.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. Commons, you claim the defendant has been denying your 2-year-old daughter Breeze and refuses to do anything for her. You are furious and testify that you are certain he is the father and plan to prove that today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Baker, you claim you were a loving father for the first 1.5 years of Breeze's life until 5 months ago when you appeared in couples court and learned Ms. Commons cheated. You say Ms. Commons is a liar, but the DNA does not lie and will prove that you are not Breeze's biological father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Commons, you say you're furious.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell the court why.
Your Honor, I'm here today to prove Mr. Baker is the father of my daughter. Not only have he been there from day one, he signed her birth certificate, he went to every doctor's appointment. His family even threw her baby shower. My family, we don't need to throw baby showers because my auntie, she like well off or whatever, so she buys my kids whatever we need. They threw her a baby shower, they bought her some nice stuff, and I was very appreciative, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, for me to come as a woman and tell you my flaws and then you take it and try to throw it against my child, it's not right. She don't deserve that. She did not ask to be here. She did not want to be your daughter. She did not want to be my daughter for that matter, so you shouldn't do that to her.
And give me an example how he denies her.
First he'll say, go over there to your mama. He know how my baby is affectionate. My baby got a skin fetish. She like to rub on people. So that hurt my feelings when he be like, go to your mama. And she be like, I want you. And he be just saying, go to your mama. Go to your mama. Why are you telling her to go to her mother and she wants you? She knows
and that makes you emotional when
exactly.
You
she knows what she want. It makes me emotional because the way she loves us, like she rubs our face, she rubs our ears, she rubs our skin. The way she rubs his face, they got this little nose thing that they do. He be like, give me your nose, and she just be so happy, like literally so happy. She be smiling and everything. She loves her dad.
So, Mr. Baker, you have doubts.
Yes. Your Honor.
Explain to the court.
All right, well, first of all, I got doubts because everything that come out of her mouth a lie. Like, all the stuff she did in the past, from
you can't hold
just cheating with multiple
against them
people. Cheating with multiple people. I could catch her like if her phone bing, she had it.
If my phone bing, you just want it. It could be, if my phone bing, it could be Jesus Christ. He gonna think I'm sleeping with.
Oh my gosh.
It's an exclusive.
All right, listen. Listen, take me to the point you find out she's pregnant with Breeze. When you find out she's pregnant, do you accept it? How does she tell you?
Like, when she told me she was pregnant with Breeze,
we found out together.
I was like, is she mine? You feel me? How you know that? You've been messing with other guys, you feel me? Which I noticed and don't caught it and seen it on numerous occasions.
Never denied her.
I was like, well, I don't know, but if she is mine, you feel me? I'm gonna be there for you. I do want to be a good father to my kids.
Yeah,
so you decided you wanted to try to be a family?
Yes. Because I do want to.
How could you decide at that time when you were saying we wasn't never exclusive? You need to evaluate yourself. First of all,
basically meaning that we weren't in a relationship at the time.
He never denied my daughter when we first found out I was pregnant. He never denied my daughter. Never. He didn't start denying my daughter until the night I told him what I had did with my ex. On that night, that night, we were still cool, we still stayed in the room, we still drunk, we still had sex that night and everything. That night, when we was on our way home that morning, he got, you would have thought he was Tasmanian devil. He was like, B, that's not my baby. You know it ain't my baby. I'm like, what? Where did that just come from? We had a good night.
How could you explain a good night? Because she sat there and said, I cheated. Oh, it's a good night.
You didn't leave the room?
Where's the good night at?
He didn't leave the room, did he?
It was painful.
He still slept with me that night.
Okay, hold on.
Still drunk?
You feel me?
Right. So if you so hurt by the situation, why did you still proceed with
the point? Hold on. I want to understand this. So the first year of Breeze's life, you believe she was yours and you decided to make a family.
Yes.
Now, the first bomb got dropped, you said, when you appeared in couples court. What happened?
2 separate guys on 2 different occasions. On 2 different days, though. It was a weekend, right? Basically, I'm gonna say this. One weekend, right, Friday, I'm going out, I go hang with the homies or whatever, we out kicking it or whatever. She called me like around 5-something. Is you gonna come over tonight? I say no, because I'm finna go to a party or whatever. But at the same time, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there. But I'm trying to test her and see how loyal she is,
You
right?
don't have to test nobody
So
that you're in a
look, I'm
relationship
trying to see
with.
how loyal she is. I know, but this is where at the time when I want to see whether I'm gonna want to be with her or not, I see, can I trust her? Pop up, 3 in the morning, knock on the door, well, ring the doorbell, whatever. She come to the window, guy walk right out. Wasn't nothing open up in there that night but legs, you feel me? And she
Well, no
said she
legs
ain't
open
did
up
nothing.
that night.
And she said she ain't
Oh!
Woman, if it was some legs open, I don't have
Next day,
no doubt of saying.
next day, right? She called me, like, is you coming, you gonna come back over tonight? I did the same thing. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna come over there, man. I ain't messing with you feel me, like that. So then I come over again after I leave the club, a different dude in there.
That's your,
Different
don't
dude.
play with me.
And-
I'm not a kid.
Now, like, what you mean don't play with you?
Did you have a different man in there?
Yes, Your Honor, but they did not sleep with
And she
me.
said,
that first,
she said he gave her oral sex. Don't let her lie to you.
I did not sleep with them. The lie detector, the test determined that I did not do anything with them. After I had my child,
But it was during your appearance there where you confessed.
I confessed when
That's
I got
when
home.
she confessed, but when like the other two guys, where she didn't do no,
With the two guys, which were the subject of the test.
Right.
yes.
But when you got home, she admitted she did something with some other people.
No,
With
one
one
of the
other
guys
With
that,
one
that
other
was
guy.
on the test.
Actual cases.
Her car had come through and slammed me up against the toolbox.
There was a torpedo coming at my face.
Personal injury court cases everyone's going to be talking about.
You say after your court appearance on Couples Court,
Yes.
you say she dropped the bomb, number 2, which was that she had slept with somebody else.
Yeah.
Tell
Right.
me what happened.
We chilling in the hot tub, jacuzzi and everything, and after Blue just came, I cheated. Hold on.
No, Your Honor, that's not what happened. I can tell you
what
exactly
say?
what happened.
She like, I cheated, I stepped out. So I'm looking like, when you do it? I asked her, like, when? She talking about, I don't even remember what date, but it was too close to when Breeze, which is the
Was
pretty baby-
conceived.
Yeah,
That's not what happened.
the right word for it.
So did you ask at that time, is there another possible father?
Oh, I
for
instantly
Breeze.
asked her. I instantly-
No,
as soon as
he
she
instantly said, that's
when-
not my baby, B.
I said, did I say that?
Yes.
I probably did when she said it around, I probably did when she
You
Yeah,
probably
that's not
did.
how
I was
it-
mad. No, that's not funny. That's
how
not
it came
funny.
out.
That's not funny.
That's not how it came out.
That's
How
not
it
funny,
came
but
out was
I probably
he
did say
kept
because
still-
I was mad when she said it. You feel me? I was hurt, and now I'm looking like this probably ain't even my baby. And she had sex with
First
him
of all,
after she had the baby
you
as
wanna
well.
know how I know for a fact
That's when
you
so
wanna know how I know?
sex. Look, if you had sex with him after you had the baby, what you was saying that was my baby, you had sex with him after that and before that, and then. How I know that ain't his child? You feel me?
You wanna know how I know for a fact that it's his daughter?
How?
Because
You
when
don't
my
know,
baby
you
was
don't
a
know.
little baby, she had whooping cough.
Yeah.
When I talked to the doctor said that down the line, whooping cough can cause some form of asthma. He walks around with his asthma pump in his pocket. Even
Yeah,
he
here
has
go right
sex,
here.
he
But
pulls
that
out the
don't-
asthma
that
pump
ain't-
and hit the asthma pump. That's how I know for a fact that's his daughter. For a fact.
That
That's
ain't got
his
nothing-
daughter.
hey, that ain't got
I did
nothing to do
what
with
I
nothing.
did out of revenge. Was
So
not
listen,
right, but my
because
thing
you
is-
think, hold on, Miss Commons, you think that because your daughter had
So
the
now-
whooping cough, which could develop into asthma, and Mr. Baker has asthma, that proves that he's the biological father.
Exactly.
But that doesn't give you any reason to lessen the doubt you already have, Mr. Baker?
Basically, Your Honor, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You feel me? Her legs were still open. The fact is that
You want to put everything on
She
me,
was
but your
just
legs were still
messing-
open as well. We were both doing stuff. Don't make me a bad person. I'm human just like you.
Nah,
Don't play with my feelings.
I can't
Period.
trust her. All she do is
I can't trust you either. You slept with somebody on Valentine's Day while I was pregnant.
All right,
Why would you do that?
I did that.
You
I
want
did
somebody to trust you, but you don't want them to trust. You want to trust somebody, but you don't want them to trust you. How? You don't sound right. You don't
All
sound
right,
right at all.
listen. I don't know where y'all thought it was appropriate to even engage in unprotected sex.
Man, I don't know.
This right here is a recipe for disaster. Really. Neither of you have a clue of what it means to truly be committed. And you potentially out here making babies? But she's here now.
She's here and I love her dearly. That's my baby. I love my baby. Like, I go to war for my kids, but don't try to pin me down and make me the bad person when you out here doing just as much as me.
But Ms. Commons, I want to make sure you understand that I get that.
I understand that you get that. I want you to
I
understand
get
that I was
he
hurt, too.
is all over the place.
I'm dealing with my own paternal issues with my dad, trying to find out who my dad is. If my mama didn't raise me right, where am I supposed to get it from? Where do I supposed to get it from? I'm supposed to learn on my own, and that's what I'm doing. I gotta make mistakes, learn, and live.
And so what are you really feeling? Because I can see the hurt in your face.
I feel hurt because my baby love him. His family love my baby.
Right.
My
I
other
love that
kids'
as well.
family don't treat them how they treat my baby. And so for him to tell her, go to your mama, whether you have her all day long and you know she wants you, she says this, I want you. That hurt. You don't know nobody inside feelings. Just like I don't know your inside feelings. Just like what I did to you was wrong, but for you to do this to this baby is not right. She's a baby. Thank God she don't understand.
Because you feel like you see him rejecting her.
Yes.
But young.
Now, we're at a place where we can understand what really happened. Y'all was in that little tit-for-tat mess. I say it all the time, it never works. And we as women, we never win.
Never.
Because we always end up with the baby. And it's always our baby and Papa's what?
Maybe.
Yep. We gotta stop playing that game. We don't win. We lose, our babies lose. Why play? So we're here. Now you brought a witness and I'd like to hear from her. Please stand, ma'am. State your name for the court.
My name is Darlicia Baker.
What relationship are you to Mr. Baker?
I am Brandon's oldest sister.
You are. And what are you here to testify to as it relates to the paternity of Breeze Baker?
Me and Mary been friends, best friends, for 10 years. And we used to run the streets together, which means like we was double dating, kicking it, going back to the clubs and stuff. And to fast forward about that,
I want to fast forward to whether you think your brother is Breeze's biological father.
no, I don't think so, because I know how she gets down.
We get down together. If that's
And
the case, why you ain't been tell your brother, like, don't get down with her, we got down together?
I did tell my brother, but he was 19 up at the time when I was telling him about you.
No,
and I
you
felt
was-
like that you was just older and you was taking that advantage of him.
I can't take advantage of no grown man. 19
He
is
was
not.
19 and you was
his
older
penis.
and you
So,
was manipulating him.
Ms.
You was
Baker,
manipulating him.
Ms. Baker, let's focus on how this relates to the question of paternity we are here to uncover for this
Because
baby.
I knew for a fact she was having sex with other guys.
During the time Breeze was conceived.
Absolutely.
You say you know that for a fact.
Yeah, because we would talk on the phone too, and she'd tell me like,
That's a
you
lie.
know, I just left from my friend's house, this dude, and she'd tell me like, oh girl, his sex wasn't about nothing, you know, like that type of stuff. So I knew for a fact that she was sleeping around.
She know for a fact.
All right,
lie.
and you said that to your brother, you told him?
Yep, I told him.
All right. Before we go to these results, is there any truth you'd like to share? Is there something that you have not told him related to Breeze's conception?
No, ma'am.
Is
I
there
haven't
anything you haven't told him?
I did not sleep with nobody at the time of Breeze being conceived.
She been screaming that since she been talking about somebody ain't did know with nobody since 2015.
And when I went home, you was still accusing me of everybody. Like you still accuse me right now today.
Look, she's saying all of this, but
If you gonna
she
be
still
with me,
came out
be
with
with me.
something else to
If you
say.
not, don't. Don't
Right.
keep on holding stuff over my head. I'm human just like you human. You did stuff, I did stuff. If it's gonna be,
But he didn't have any babies.
look,
So
mama, y'all-
that don't mean nothing.
Okay, but that doesn't have anything to do with Breeze's paternity.
Get nobody
Okay,
pregnant.
All right, let's go to the results. Jerome, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. Woo!
Deep breath.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Commons versus Baker, when it comes to 2-year-old Breeze Baker. If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Baker, you are the father.
Give me a hug. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy with the results. But I just want to say this before, it's still not gonna be no trust there with her. I'm gonna always be there for my daughter, but the trust with her, like that.
Right, that means
Got
you
the
need to
window,
depart
like-
then. Don't hold on.
You know, that's all.
Who got a rope around your neck making you stay?
All right.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say to her.
I'm so glad y'all don't have nothing else to say because y'all ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about this baby. And it's not that you don't love her. It's that you don't know how to act. And when I see two grown people sitting up here acting a plumb fool and sitting up here and got a beautiful blessing for a baby here, and all she want to do is rub her little face on somebody's arm and go to sleep and love her mama and love her daddy, and y'all sitting around here clowning and can't get it together for this baby. Y'all so worried about whose fault it is. Oh, he was doing this and he was doing this and he was doing. I guarantee you this baby standing before me in 20 years, that's y'all's fault.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be standing there.
That's my point.
She ain't gonna be standing there.
That'll
I knew
be
he was a
yours.
baby.
That'll be your fault
I knew he
for
was.
not deciding to do better when you had the opportunity. I'm done with it. Go into the counseling and do the work you gotta do. And every move you make from this point, you know, that game of chess that you playing, that's with her life. Now get it right. Court is adjourned.